Light here, and today I have some special gameplay for you. Just me and Dawn. No VC, platoon. This was actually one of our first times tuning. Dawn is more of a solo player. Me, I mean, I'm whatever. I can tune, I can solo, whatever. I don't really solo that much. At least recently, so yeah. Let's get right into the gameplay. I'm taking out the IS-7. He's in the LT, I believe, and I think it's a decent combo. I can help him out. He can help me out. We're both decently mobile. A decent combo, and a really good pair of tanks to tune with. But you're gonna see, I definitely, since I'm more of a meta and light player, I definitely like to switch it up more. I don't like sticking to one tank in a tune too much, especially. Although the i7 is mobile, I just don't like that you have to take your time with shots. You can't really snap in it too much unless, you know, you have some insane RNG. So I see the chieftain here. We're on Falls Creek, and I'm going to try to put an early shot on him. I line it up here perfectly. And it hits. And it hits right before he got spotted. So really good shot there. I see that their WZ is mid, so that's going to give me an incentive to push up. And I'm going to do exactly that. So Dawn is holding the left, and I'm just going to flank everyone with my WZ-113 here. We have a tank down early, but that's okay because we're going to pretty much try and win this game off of positioning here. So Dawn, I see that he's working on the WZ. I'm going to take my time with that shot, aim it in, and make sure it pens. Dawn sets the gun on fire, and our 113 finishes him off. Then I see a wild 230 in the corner. Like I said, the gun isn't too accurate on the move. Some shots for sure are spicy. I think I'm going to hit another one here, but I'm closer, so it doesn't really count. Like, you see, I'm close here, it doesn't count. But, like, if you're far away on the move, I mean, it's a heavy tank. You're not going to hit those shots. So we get the clear, Dawn gets the clear on the T30, and we're going to keep trying to hack away at C-cap. I have great armor, although our team split on the harbor. Me and Dawn are going to try and see what we can do on the seaside together. And yeah, I'm going to try to get a hatch shot on this chieftain here. But then I remember, I'm in an IS-7, and I'm not running supercharger on it. I don't have a meds gun. So my shots are going to pretty much flow out like a Nerf football here, so I can't be trying to hit the hatch shot, like, on point. I have to line it up better. So yeah, bad shot by me, but I'm going to go ahead and push this chieftain because I see he's isolated. So Dawn gets the idea, I think, and he's going to come help me out really soon. And so yeah, we're going to work on this chieftain here. I should be able to 1v1 him really good if I get some sort of bounces, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm going to line up a HE shell on his back, and set him on fire for 745. Try to reverse side scrape here maybe. But yeah, the chieftain's DPM is, I think, just going to be a little bit too much for me. So this is where I need Dawn to come in and pretty much help me out, get the clear. Dawn puts a shell in here, and I'm going to move up so I don't block him from penning the chieftain here, and he saves me here, so kudos to Dawn. So we're going to keep going. And yeah, the game I think is pretty much won now, but I'm just going to be really passive with my HP. I don't know where the Sheridan is. Dawn can definitely afford a shot, as we see the 54 is on the right, so yeah, I'm pretty confident we're going to win this game. Dawn is recapping C, and then I noticed that I don't have my lookout bar because I was making a thumbnail for the T100 LT video, so I had to turn that on really quick, and here I am just using it a bit. And yeah, Dawn spots a Sherry, puts a shot on him, and then I finish him off. And if the game wasn't over already, it's over now. Yeah, Dawn is dancing by himself for a second there. He's gonna go try and chase the 54, but the 113 should clear him here, so don't think Dawn's gonna get the kill. But yeah, recently me and Dawn have been doing really well in platoons together. This specific platoon went, I think, 92% for 33 games or something like that. We had another tune, I think it was in the 90s as well, the day before. And yeah, not bad. We both don't use voice chat as well, so it's just, I guess, reactionary. Since we're teammates, we know like each other, we know what we're looking for, we know how to help. And what a coincidence here, we actually got rewards while I was recording. So here is the True Challenger camo. Here's what it looks like, if you don't know what it looks like already. And yeah, it's been devalued for sure. But yeah, True Challenger, 80k free XP, 8,000 gold, 5.3 million credits. The list goes on. Some decent in-game rewards on top of our $600 for first. So I'll definitely take the in-game rewards. The camo's nice. So far I've only used, I think, 3 maybe. And here are just the results of the tournament. I'm just waiting on Dawn because I know he's trying the camos out as soon as I message him, so that's why I was just going through like some random stuff to just pass by time. But yeah, I'm just swinging in the garage waiting for Dawn. This is not gonna be the first time we're waiting for Dawn. I don't know what he does, but I don't care. As long as we're catching dubs, I don't mind waiting for a bit. I guess while we're raiding, the IS-7 is definitely one of my favorite tanks to platoon with, just because it's just an all-around good tank. And you can match it with anything that your platoon mate drives. So if he's driving a TD, you can spot for him. You have the armor to take shots. You can cover you, farm off you. If he's in a medium or light, like Dawn is, you can definitely flex to go help him, or he can help you. You can take shots, he can farm, vice versa. It's a very versatile tank to platoon with, and yeah, I recommend it, honestly. Especially if you're a heavy driver. Really great tank. The gun is probably the only downfall in terms of accuracy, but I mean, it's a heavy tank, so what do you expect? But it's more YOLO-y than most heavy tanks, just because of the speed it has. And yes, I do rock speed boost, the only way to rock your IS-7 and play it in pubs, or comp actually too. But yeah, I'm going to go down this ramp. We're going to play the right side really aggressively. Try to catch out their meds really quick. I see a 50B, try to pull a snapshot. I think that was just poorly aimed by me, to be honest. I just wasn't expecting the 50B to be there. And excuse me. So I'm gonna put in a good shot here. One of the few times that the IS-7's gun is actually pretty accurate on the move, for me at least. Don's gonna pick up the 62 here, I think. But I already see this 50B's intentions. He's not really here to play smart or anything. He just wants to YOLO my platoon partner. And unfortunately, Dawn dies here because the 50B made a questionable play. I'm not gonna load up the HE since I was going down the hill and I didn't want to risk it not coming, so I just went for the AP. I'm gonna clear him really quick. Not sure what his play was. It was pretty... yeah, I won't even mention it. So we killed the Progetto, and Don's now spectating me. So let's see what we can do. Make his match a little more pleasant to watch for him, I guess. So we're going to push with this IS forward. We're going to try to get that isolated Foch that was up here not that long ago, like 15 seconds ago. So see if we can catch him out rotating out. And there he is. He's trying to get a farm position to farm us here, but I think we're going to be too much for him to handle. So we're all just going to push him at once. I really like our team's determination to keep going. You don't see that a lot. So yeah, we're just going to keep moving forward. And yeah, we're just going to continue. We penned a good shot on the Foch, his right side, and he has no chance. He's pretty much dead here. And so yeah, nothing really much to explain here. I got the kill shot on the Foch, and we're going to keep moving forward. We're going to get shots on this crown here mid. Try to just farm out the rest of the game. The game's already finished, in my eyes, because sorry, my voice is a little dry right now, but yeah, finish the crown over here soon enough with that shot. I'm going to leave it to my IS-4 to finish him off, and I'm going to continue to the E100 here, see if we can get an extra shot before the game's over. There's not a lot of damage to farm anymore, so I'm going to aim this in a bit, and I got the shot here on the E100, and we're going to keep going to the 268 over here. So let's see if we can get a shot, maybe. Yeah, 268 is definitely trying to drive off a bit and not trying to give us any shots. It looks like he's going to rotate to C, actually. This isn't supremacy, but C side is by the windmill on the left. And so... Sorry, let's get a kill shot in the 268, and he's dead. And yeah, game's over, victory, another dub. Sorry, let me go drink some water really quick. Let's see if that helps. 07 Dawn, effective player. Very good carry on his end. But yeah. I think Dawn's gonna go... Oh no, it's not here. He was gonna go AFK again soon. But it's not gonna be here. So he switches it up to the 113. Very interesting play. Very good combo of tanks, to be honest, especially if you're together. So we're on Vineyards here, and we're just gonna see how this is gonna transpire. I'm looking to go A side though. That for sure is a given. I would love to go A and see if I can catch out like any other tanks that are trying to cap A. Although I don't have the speed to get there, I think I can definitely try my best. So if anyone steps on A, that's just going to confirm me to go to the A reset spot. Not sure where Dawn is going to pull up, but ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't snapshot in the IS-7 unless you want to aimbot the dirt. So yeah, we're going to keep moving forward here with that Aaron Yeager mentality, and yeah, I get a nice shot in the 113 here. And again, we're just going to keep going forward. I want to push this either 1-2-1 to the left or to the right. If he goes to the right, he gets farmed like what he's doing there. And unfortunately, he's going to probably double back, I don't know where, because he's caught out mid. I see a Yak here. I'm not too excited to push this, but I see their team split on C. So the only thing that could be left here in the back spawn is their TDs, but at this point, I don't care. I'm basically full HP. And we're just going to go rush this Yag Tiger. The 121B is leading the charge. And I'm going to put in a shot and leave it for the 121B to finish. And we're just going to keep going to now this Chieftain. This Chieftain's the next target. I put my attack symbol on him and seeing if we can farm this guy out a bit. So someone ran me from the back, but that's fine. I thought that shot was pretty well placed around the tracks, but again, it hit the dirt. Again, as I said, the i7 doesn't have the best accuracy, but it's fine, because as you see there, I'd rather trade accuracy for some sort of armor like that and get some bounces from time to time. Excuse me. And yeah, get a good shot here in the 6-8. I aimed it, of course. You're hardly ever going to see me try to snap in this, unless, you know, like, it's a shot I can afford to snap. I didn't know 6-8 had a shot in here, but that's fine. Get the finish on him. And the ST1 on the enemy team is now the next target. Dawn, I don't know where he's been the entire game, but I'm sure he's been around. He's been farming his low damage, so... Gonna get a shot here on the side of the ST1. I'm gonna try and angle here, see if he can bounce on my tracks, but he penned a good shot. And I'm staying here, but I still get the pen for the max troll to put me just a little over 3k for this match. So not a bad match. Just kept honestly YOLOing and catching out their tanks. It started from the A reset, and we just went from there to town, and decent little game for both of us. Not a great game, but again, we were just honestly catching wins. But at this point, I felt like the IS-7 was just a little too boring for me to play, and you know, I didn't want to treat you guys to just some solo IS-7 in the platoon session, you know, like honestly, like it's just too boring to watch. So I was like, you know what, let me whip out the 907. I don't really play it that much, and if I do, I just use it to platoon. So here it is, perfect opportunity. Let's see what we can do with it. I don't have the battle pass. I did buy it recently, so that's a given. I wanted to see the new camo I had on it. Looks pretty cool, but I'm gonna hold off on it for a bit, looking at the other camos. But what I have now, I like it, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. And yeah, I'm not gonna change anything about the tank. Excuse me. I'm just checking if Dawn's online. He's taking his little sweet time here, so definitely a lot to commentate over between the games for sure. They have a triple TD, a TP mouse, and a Progetto and Sheridan. I saw the Progetto and Sheridan and I thought those are going to be pretty easy pickups for me and him if we just stick together and just clear out the left corner. So that's exactly what I want to do. Let's see if our team plays left with us on C. I rarely type in the chat, but when I do, it's either like useful information or heck, I mean, sometimes I even troll some kids. But it's all lighthearted, honestly. So let's go left side, and yeah, as suspected. I didn't expect the 183 to try to get pre-aim so early, but it looks like he's going to town, and it looks like they left their meds and their Sheridan here. Their med and their Sheridan here. It looks like the mouse, as confirmed, went to town. So yeah, pretty much most of their team's in town, and these guys have no cover. So we're just gonna take this 2v2 in the corner, and yeah, we're gonna push this Progetto. I wanted to get the track on him. I thought I had the angle for it, but I guess not. But a good double tap doesn't hurt it either, so I don't know what Don's doing. I guess he was just resetting his controls or something. So I took an extra shot there, but it doesn't matter. Instead of pushing with Dawn on the left, I'm just gonna go for a pincer here on both sides of him, and to make sure and guarantee that he's dead. And I could have rammed him here, but I don't want to lose momentum going into town and potentially lose farm. So I just get the easy kill shot there. And now I'm heading into town, seeing how much damage I can farm here behind the enemy tanks as they're busy with our 183. So I see the double grill here and I think, oh, okay. Let me see if I can track one maybe. That track shot goes in, and grill's turning my way. Get a shot in here. Get the nice bounce with the angle. The front plate is really troll when you angle like that sometimes, but only if they shoot the bottom plate. If you shot the side, I think he would have pinned, but it worked out for me. I did not want to push the 183 as he was pre-aimed on me. See if we get a shot in the mouse, but it was pulled a little to the left, so bad aiming by me there. I'm not going to waste time on the mouse because it looks like he's just trying to be a pro angler here, so I have no time for that. I'm going to get some easy damage here. Work on the 60 TP with Dawn and get another double tap here, and I'm just gonna leave him for the 268. I'm gonna get a shot in the mouse. Dawn with the clutch HP sharing for me takes a shot for the mouse. Doesn't get pen though, so he gets rewarded for it. And I put a shot and a slight ram into the grill. Put another HE, and I'm gonna finish the grill here. And pretty much the game's over. So see if I can, I don't know, just throw in an HE shell for the fun of it. But no, he's already dead, so. Decent game. I think me and Dawn worked really well together there on the left. And yeah, some more my style of gameplay. Just fast and quick 907 action. Honestly, like I was just getting bored of the IS-7. Taking time with my shots, not being as mobile as a medium, and yeah, this actually really worked out for us because I think in the 907 total I went 90%. So yeah, the bulk of our win rate came from 907. Towards the end, of course, I didn't record the entire session. I recorded like some games, but yeah, if I recorded the entire session, this video would be about like two and a half hours long or something like that, or even 3. And I'd rather leave that for upcoming streams in the future. I have done some test streams, but I don't necessarily want to do them now just because the connection is great and everything, the quality is amazing, but just the audio quality for VC and everything is not put together. So yeah, we're just gonna get that situated in the future, but for now we are in Malandike. I think that's the map's name. So I get shots on the Leo as he's rotating out. I can definitely get another shot here, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I put in another shot, get a nice track critical, and they left their E50M here, so me and Dawn are going to work both his sides. So he is forced to look at Dawn, And Dawn's just gonna rush in there, honestly. And I don't blame him for that. And I'm just gonna join him with it. Me, 140, 113. What better... I mean, name a better trio, to be honest, when you're rushing a tank. So, let's see, we're not too excited here to rush, but then I see the 140 is not getting punished from that left push, so it's definitely... we were made aware that they weren't there. So I'm gonna get a shot on the T30. That doesn't pen. Actually, yeah, it doesn't go anywhere near because that was terrible aiming. But I got a good track shot there. And get another shot in the Yag before he gets in a cover. Damage is rack right there. T30 is still poking. I'll get another shot here. And he's finished. I'm gonna get a shot in the Moushin. Get a nice bounce. Not sure where I got it. Probably bottom plate. Get a nice shot in the 183 as I'm rotating to the middle of the map to try and get to their sides. Get a good shot in the Yag. I pushed this because he got spotted. Try and get a good shot in the 183 and get the nice kill shot there. Something shot me for about 397, so that has to be the Leo camping in the back trying to farm. I don't blame him. He lost a lot of HP early and he just wants to make up for it. So good play by him. But I'm going to avoid him and I push into this Moushin. We got some easy good shots here. I avoid getting rammed by him. And honestly, I don't know how this doesn't pen. It's like literally straight back of the Moushin. I guess it has more armor than a mouse. And here another Pepega shot. I don't know, right? I mean, the dip kind of ruined it, so whatever. So yeah, another win here, as expected. And a really fast game. We're like really turning in these turbo battles at this point. So me and Dawn, another good game by us. And yeah, we're just working really well together. As I said, again, with no voice chat. And yeah, I think we're gonna stick to that, to be honest. I mean, we're not superstitious or anything, it's just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So this was, I guess, another chunk of our gameplay here. So another set of games in the session. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue this here in the 907, of course, just because it's such an underrated tank in my opinion. It's not as good as, like, in my opinion, I would say like a 140 or even a T22, but it's faster than the T22, honestly. So it doesn't have great gun stats. That's just the only downfall of the 907. Because, I mean, if you're going to have a medium that's as fast as a 907, you can't give it an OP gun. So I understand why the gun isn't great with the handling compared to a T22 or 140. So we're definitely going to work this corner here. It looks like our TVP's coming. Dawn's going to come in a second. And I'm going to try and get some early spots here. Maybe some early shots hold down. That's what I'm looking for here. The only tent I can get there as quick as me is a 140, so I load heat to see if we get a good shot in his turret. But it's strange, I haven't spotted anything yet. And I see my tanks on the mini-map, they're coming to me, so I'm not afraid to push this in the corner. If I overcommit, Dawn's going to be there on the far left in the missile silo. And TVP is just pushing up, so yeah, we're just going to full send this into their spawn. It looks like they went on the other side of the map. I don't recommend doing this just because sometimes teams do like a double take and they go late sometimes to one side of the map. So if you do this too early, sometimes you can get caught out. But since the TVP was in front of me, I'd rather him get nuked, and if that happens, I can just run away. I definitely wouldn't make that play by myself. TVP got shot by the IS-7 on the left side of the ramp, as you can see. And me and Dawn are just going to work the ramps. But I see TDs on the top. What I don't want to do here is get spotted by the E5, so I'm going to wait till he pokes down, and then I'm going to rotate to the right side. And then I'm going to start trying to get shots on the TDs on the right side, so Dawn can work freely here on the E5. So I'm going to try to take their attention. I'm going to put in a shot here on the 4005. So one goes in, and then the 183 appears. So I put in a heat shot on the top. Man, take me back to, like, I don't know, whenever the 183 had like no armor, because who would have thought that I would be having to heat the turret of him from a distance. Honestly, everything was just mega pen, auto pen with AP, regular standard ammo APCR. But here he is on the ground. I put in a nice shot on the cheek. Keep him down for a bit. I'm going to start putting shots in the 4005. He's a very tall tank. I got the kill on him. 183. I can just, you know, pretty much fight him hold down here. Put another heat shot on the top as it was kind of mostly all red. And I saw the TVP was going to pick him up. And I see the TVP again on the right, so I'm not going to bother trying to pick up the I7 as the TVP picks him up. So TVP is, again, he probably has a couple more shots in here. And so I'm definitely not going to go for another shot in the E5 and keep moving forward on the right side. Trying to see if we can... I remember the girl was spotted around here, I just don't know where. I know where the E100 is, obviously. And it's getting farmed out, trying to run in the open. But my goal is to try to spot the girl here, see if we get some damage for myself. So I got a good shot here with Dawn. I spotted him for him. And I put a shot on the E100's back. I don't know where that went, honestly. I thought that was decently aimed. But that's fine. I just focus on this girl and I have him off for myself. So I might as well just kill him. And then I can focus on the E100. So I'm going to smoke this one here. Put a shot in there. TVP should finish him, but he doesn't. I guess he comes too late. So I was able to pick up the kill there. And again, decent game, 4 kills. And just good movement with Dawn. Just sticking with your platoon mate is probably key to winning most games. If you're not sticking with them, then what's the point of platooning? Might as well just go play solos and do your own thing. I guess some people like playing like that just because I guess it doesn't get in the way of their farm. But I mean, if I'm platooning, I'm not even looking for farm, to be honest. Just looking to win as much as possible, and yeah, that's what solo sessions are for. Again, I haven't really had solo sessions or time for that recently. Hasn't really been something on the top of my mind. I've just been enjoying the game a bit, just trying to keep active for the next season. Honestly, I don't even know if I'll get into that topic another time, but for now we are in Naval Frontier. I almost had a brain fart there. So yeah, me and Dawn are just gonna go A. I just told the team right, and let's see if we can just... I see their lineup, right? And the only tanks I can get to A quicker than me on the A cap are the LT and potentially the Leo. I don't even think the Leo PTA, so putting a blind shot there, see if that hits. Then I'm checking back on Dawn to see if he got spotted. None of them got spotted, so I don't know where their light tanks are playing. I'm just gonna get to A cap really quick, trying to spot anything there. They don't have TD, so I'm not afraid playing this far up. But I'm going to wait a little bit till their heavies get set, and this is a perfect time for me to poke out. So either they turn their tanks and their turrets to me, and they get farmed by my heavies holding the hold down ridge, or they get farmed by me, and they elected to get farmed by me. TP is going to pull back. He puts a desperation shot here as I already farmed 3 shots into him, and I'm just going to go on a farming frenzy here. They're busy with Dawn and the other tanks on the hold down ridge, right on the other side of A, on the other side of this mini castle. And I'm just going to keep putting shots in the Chieftain before he runs away. Chieftain tries putting in a shot, he bounces. I put in my last shot before he goes. And poor E5, he got left alone by his guy and his other TP. And I see that the Leo shot me from the back, so I just have to pull over here. I don't know how that didn't pen. I thought that was a good angle to track and pen, but I guess I don't have enough pen. So I put a good heat shell on his bottom plate, and see if I can finish him here. No, Dawn gets a kill, which is awesome. You know, as long as both of us are doing our jobs here, get a track shot into the patent. I don't really care if I take a shot from the TP at the moment, just because I'm decently safe. He's going to have to hit a tough shot, and he's not really ready for it. So I'm looking at the TP all this time while trying to shoot the Chieftain, but honestly, he's just staring at me, and there's no reason to really take this fight on the right. So I'm just going to go back, seeing that my Leo flanked the IS-8. And try to go help my IS-8 here on the A cap. Get a nice AT here in the Leo PTA. And we're just going to keep, like I said, and we'll say throughout this entire video, we're going to keep moving forward. Get the nice kill shot in the Leo PTA, prevented my IS-8 from dying. I put a nice shot in the Leo here, but I'm not going to waste a shot here. There's still more damage to farm, and I get the shot in the TP. So, yeah, that was definitely worth it. I mean, he took like 300 HP from me, but I was able to get that back on that shot in the TP, so not complaining. And I only did that just because the game's over and I don't really need to carry, so I don't need my HP right now. Dawn's getting a decent farm of a lifetime here on the LT. We just pretty much split at the end of the game, trying to get our own damage. Dawn gets the kill shot here, so yeah, end the game, another W. Yeah, his win rate in the 113 is insane, because he's only playing his 113 with me, so right now it's at like 91%, I think. So yeah, kudos, man. So both of us having a really good game there. Yeah, claiming my missions. I'm gonna check the leaderboard, and it looks like me and Dawn are on top of the game right now, killing it. But he's way above me, so seems like this week we're gonna have to duke it out. We talked about MVC today. We're gonna see who the heck is gonna finish first. To be honest, it's a two-way race. Everyone else is chilling, you know. They're on the little spring break. My semester just started, so I don't really have a break.